If you're considering Housecall Pro or QuoteIQ CRM, you're going to want to watch this video because we're about to put them head to head in a competition to see which one comes out on top and which one's the best option for contractors and field service providers in 2026. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this one. Housecall Pro versus QuoteIQ, complete 2026 pricing and feature comparison. QuoteIQ costs 40 to 58% less than Housecall Pro when comparing equivalent functionality, primarily because QuoteIQ includes property measurement, photo documentation, and GPS tracking and base plans that require expensive add-ons with Housecall Pro. Housecall Pro's pricing structure in 2026, Housecall Pro offers 3 tiers with no long-term contracts and a 14-day free trial, which is great. QuoteIQ does the same thing. If you guys want to try QuoteIQ, first link in the comment section description to get their 14-day free trial. However, let's go through their plans. Monthly subscription, $79, $189, $329. And they offer discounted rates for annual, 1 user, 5 users, and then up to 8 users on their max plan. Now, here's a big differentiator. Additional users on max cost $35 each. Basic allows for 1 user with no expansion option. The jump from basic to essentials represents a $110 a month price increase when billed monthly, a common complaint among users scaling their teams. You want to make sure that you're in a software that scales with you. From this perspective, some of these things don't look like they scale with you very well in regards to Housecall Pro. So I will say this, QuoteIQ does have a better cost related to the feature, cost to feature ratio. We'll look at that here in just a minute. Payment processing fees, this is something that's important. I guess it's dependent upon what way you use the card. Depends on what fee you get charged. Available Housecall Pro add-ons that inflate the cost. These are important things to know. Sales proposal tool, $40 a month. Free on their max plan. That's nice. Recurring service plans, $40 a month or free on their max plan. Vehicle GPS tracking, $20 a month. Doesn't matter what plan you're on. Flat rate price book through Profit Rhino, $149 a month. I'm not sure what that entails, but $149 a month on top of, let's say you had the max plan. I mean, that would be probably what, $500 at least? Yeah, that's going to put you close to $500 a month. If you want pipeline and lead management, that's custom pricing. Voice, VoIP, phone system, custom pricing, and then CSR, AI call answering, custom pricing. I would assume that these bottom 3 are going to be a per usage basis. The more you use, the more you pay. QuoteIQ's pricing delivers more features per dollar. QuoteIQ uses tier-based pricing with users included, not per seat charges, which is awesome. All plans include no setup fees, no contracts, and a 14-day free trial, except for the max, which is changing now. They're actually going to be offering a free trial on max. All right, so if we look at the pricing, obviously, biggest difference here is on the max plan for QuoteIQ, you get unlimited seats. You're not going to have to pay $35 a seat for every seat over 8 seats. So it really lends itself to bigger teams, which is a beautiful way to go. Let's talk about feature availability. This creates the real cost gap. Property management on Housecall Pro is not built in. You're going to need another software like GoILon, $800 a year. For 5 users, it's over $3,000 a year. QuoteIQ, however, Map Measure Pro is included with all tiers. If you guys haven't seen Map Measure Pro yet, so let's go ahead and take a look at it now. It basically gives you an overview of properties, allows you to create measurements with them, square footage, linear footage, square yard, square meter, all kind of different measurements with properties, and then all of these are actually tied into estimates. So if you want to turn that square footage measurement into an estimate, you can easily do it with our estimates. If you click here, you get street views. If you click here, you can actually open Zillow as well. So we have a couple different options for that. So integrated, no extra fees, no extra costs, actually on every single plan except for the essentials within QuoteIQ. Next, let's talk about photo documentation. QuoteIQ has QuoteIQ Cam, which is included in the Pro Plus. Housecall Pro has Housecall Pro Cam, which is built in all tiers. I don't think that's correct. Both platforms include basic photo documentation. Housecall Pro Cam provides annotated photos, videos. QuoteIQ Cam adds inspection forms, before and after, photo generator, and document archives starting at the Pro tiers. I'll actually show you guys what that looks like here. So if we come into our form section, you guys can see we have inspection forms, job forms, and before and after photos. All of these are stored in a nice place, and you can see all the photos. If you click in, you can actually go in here and take a look at all of these forms as well. So all of them are customizable, and it's just a great way to go with regards to photo documentation. Next, let's take a look at GPS tracking and employee management. QuoteIQ has Employee Hub, which is included in the Elite tier for $0 a month. Housecall Pro has phone-based GPS with their Essentials plan and vehicle GPS for $20 a month. Housecall Pro offers phone-based employee GPS tracking on Essentials and Max plan at no extra cost. However, vehicle fleet tracking with dash cams costs $20 a month. So something to keep in mind. QuoteIQ, however, does not have any vehicle tracking. Route optimization matters for efficiency. QuoteIQ built in to the Elite plan. Housecall Pro does not have any route optimization. I'll show you guys what that looks like here. If you click into our calendar feature, you guys can see everything from monthly totals, daily totals. You can see what the calendar view looks like. We can actually see what employee timelines look like. And then we can also click the route optimization button here to do route optimization for both the whole day, and you can also do it by team member if you'd like to do it that way as well. Customer self-quoting, that changes the game. This is something that's built into QuoteIQ InstaQuote on the Elite platform, which allows for 24/7 customer self-service quotes. If you guys want a way to quote your customers from your website, QuoteIQ is the way to go. We also have customer self-scheduling as well. So basically a way for customers to see your schedule and put themselves on it. So let's take a look at that here now. This is what our InstaQuote looks like. This is what the form looks like. InstaQuote automates your quoting process, allowing customers to self-quote on all your services. This not only saves you time and money, but it also increases your average ticket price and helps you to close more jobs. So it basically shows all your service, which inherently upsells the customer on all of your different services. They're able to select those, answer questions that you create, and then based off of their answers for those questions, it's then going to generate them a quote. From that point, they can then insta-schedule themselves. So once a quote is approved, QuoteIQ allows for your customer to schedule a service based upon your availability. Just another way QuoteIQ increases the customer experience. Now, this doesn't show your customers what jobs you have on the schedule. It only is going to show them the open slots, and it's not going to actually put them on the schedule. It's just going to send you a schedule request for them. So something important to keep in mind with regards to customer self-quoting and customer self-scheduling, which are built into QuoteIQ. Review automation comparison. Housecall Pro Basics has review collection. QuoteIQ all tiers has review multiplier with automated sequences and direct Google linking. External review tools like Nice Job are going to cost $75 a month. Bird Eye anywhere from $300 to $450, and then you have Podium, which is $250 to $599. So they're unnecessary with either platform, which has built-in features. I will say that ours is probably a little bit more robust. If we go ahead and take a look at our review multiplier tool here, you guys can see we have review analytics, and basically what this is it's a redirect after a customer pays an invoice. It's going to go ahead and redirect them directly to your review link, so that way it feels like the next logical step in the process. We have different review platforms that you can tie in, and you can actually toggle these on and off. So if you want to send people to Google one week, Facebook the next, you can do so. We have review requests via Mass Blast. We have review automations that you can set up after invoices are paid that sends customers texts and emails. And we actually have an AI service that can actually outbound call your customers and offer them, the ability to leave you a review as well. So a lot of different options there. Two-way texting and communication. QuoteIQ has Client Hub and messaging on the Pro plans. For Housecall Pro, full two-way texting on the Essentials only. So Housecall Pro basic users get automated notifications only. Two-way texting requires upgrading to Essentials, which is $189 a month. QuoteIQ includes this on their $98.99 a month plan, and I'll actually show you guys what the texting looks like. Now, this operates as a complete business phone, so that's something important to take into consideration. So if we come into Inbox here, and then we come into Client Hub, you can see all of your customer communications here. You can send images, you can send text messages, you can do back and forth text, and then you can also make calls out here as well. So you can call people, have them call you, and it's just a good way to go. So basically, it is a complete business line, which is something that you're not going to get on Housecall Pro. So if we look at a head-to-head feature comparison by tier, obviously you guys are going to see from the basic stuff, quoting and estimates, invoicing, scheduling. Those are all things that you're going to have on both of these plans. But when it comes to property measurement, job documentation, GPS tracking, route optimization, customer self-scheduling, customer self-quoting, two-way texting, those are all things that, we're going to give the nod to QuoteIQ here, because we have those things built in-house and we have them for less expensive, and you're not going to have integrations, and they are built out a little bit more vast than some of the options that Housecall Pro is going to give you. QuickBooks integration looks like it's on both plans. Job costing is another thing that is built into both platforms. Pipelines is an add-on for Housecall Pro. It's actually built into our Elite plan. Inventory management does not exist in Housecall Pro. We have it within QuoteIQ, so if tracking inventory is something that you need, QuoteIQ gets the nod there. Advanced reporting, that's something that's also within both plans, but you get it within every plan of QuoteIQ, not necessarily on Housecall Pro. And advanced reporting is just our dashboard analytics. So if we come into our dashboard here, you guys are going to see everything from year-to-date sales, close ratios, outstanding invoices, revenue flows, average tickets, profit and losses, expense by type, all the things that you need to run and operate your business based upon the data from your business. API access, I will say this is one of the points where QuoteIQ is lacking a bit. You'll get that with Housecall Pro's higher tiers. We have a little bit less API access when it comes to QuoteIQ. So if we look at a real world cost scenario, this reveals the true price gap. So scenario A is a solo pressure washer, which is one user. Housecall Pro's basic tier is going to be $79. QuoteIQ is going to be $98.99. QuoteIQ is going to save you $47 a month because of the things that you're not going to have to add on. With Housecall Pro, you will have to add on Go Ilon if you want to do those measurements that we talked about. Scenario B is a 3-person painting crew. So you need all the above: GPS tracking, team scheduling, two-way texting, basic job costing. For Housecall Pro, you're going to have to pay the base of $189, which is the same for QuoteIQ, but you're also going to have the add-ons as well. So you're going to end up saving almost $800 a year whenever you're using QuoteIQ for the same functionality. Scenario C is a 7-person HVAC company. All of the above, plus you're going to need route optimization, customer self-scheduling, automations, and pipeline. So for Housecall Pro, you're looking at $329 with their max plan. You're also looking at integration, so you're looking at $446 a month as opposed to QuoteIQ, which is only $189 a month. So you're looking at over a $3,000 savings. So the big thing to look at here is the more your team grows, the more money that you're actually going to save, and that's going to be very apparent with this last scenario. So if we're looking at 15-person landscaping company, they're going to need everything above plus advanced reporting, unlimited features, full team management. And so when we look at that, you're going to get the base cost of $329 with Housecall Pro, which is going to be a little bit cheaper than QuoteIQ. However, when it comes down to adding additional users, you're going to pay $245 a month extra for the additional users, whereas with QuoteIQ, you're not going to pay anything extra. You're also going to need those add-ons that we talked about. So you're going to end up paying $1,029 a month with Housecall Pro, whereas opposed to QuoteIQ and their max plan, you're only going to be paying $349 a month. So that's going to save you $679 a month and ultimately over $8,000 a year. When it comes to a 15-person landscaping company. So it's very clear to see the bigger your team is, the bigger the discrepancy between the price for QuoteIQ versus Housecall Pro. Another thing is if you're somebody who needs all these tools that are add-ons within Housecall Pro or integrations, you're not going to be very happy because you're going to have to be having a bunch more subscriptions and having a bunch of add-ons. So what Housecall Pro genuinely does better than QuoteIQ, despite the cost difference, Housecall Pro offers real advantages. Established ecosystem and integrations. Obviously, they've been around for a while. They have Zapier integrations on the Max, and extensive third-party app connections, as well as a mature API. So if you're somebody who is going to go out and get a bunch of other apps and want to tie it into your software, that's a good way to go. They have industry-specific features like their Profit Rhino flat rate price book, which does cost $149 as an add-on, but it is something that's offered. They also provide HVAC and plumbing company specific pricing database that doesn't exist within QuoteIQ. You have to bring your own pricing database. And Housecall Pro also offers Housecall Pro Assistant 24/7 human call answering and voice on mobile, which is an integrated business phone system. Now, I don't have any clarification on pricing for those things, but you guys could probably dig a little bit deeper and find out some more stuff there. They also have good training and resources. They have financial services integration through Stripe partnership. Housecall Pro offers Stripe Capital, business financing up to $250,000. This is something that QuoteIQ does as well. And they also have mobile app maturity. Now, I've heard things on both sides. Some users say their mobile app is good. Other users say that it's outdated because it has been around a while. So that's something that we really take into consideration with QuoteIQ. We make sure that we update our mobile app consistently a lot, making sure that all the features, functionality stay up to date, as well as making sure that it's functional and looks good as well. So common Housecall Pro complaints from 2024 to 2025 reviews. Customer support deterioration is the top 2025 concern. Housecall Pro was really great and worth every penny until the beginning of 2025 when we called and we couldn't talk to a human anymore for tech support. They would only relate through AI, wrote on November 2025 through Trustpilot. Pricing creates friction at scale, so users consistently cite steep jumps when scaling, which is, you want to make sure when you get into a software, you're going to be able to scale with them. The $110 a month increase from basic to essentials when needing a second user, and then $35 a month additional users on Max. One G2 reviewer noted phone line add-on is crazy expensive compared to competitors charging $10 a month. People also complained of missing features that frustrate power users. So, the most requested additional include the built-in route optimization, inventory management, batch invoicing, photo networks per client, better invoicing customization, batch image download functionality. Also, mobile app reliability issues persist and cancellation difficulties reported. So the company story explains the product difference. Housecall Pro launched in 2013 in San Diego, raising $147 million. QuoteIQ launched in October of 2023 by the co-founders Mike and Justin, 100% bootstrapped with no outside investment. The founders built QuoteIQ because they were duct taping 5 or 6 different platforms together, running their own service businesses. This explains why property measurement, photo documentation, and GPS tracking are built in rather than required add-ons, because they experienced the pain firsthand. QuoteIQ reached 100,000 downloads and 40,000 active users within 2 years, averaging 5,000 downloads monthly, and they have a great app store rating. So, conclusion for this video: which platform fits your business? Housecall Pro if you need enterprise-grade integrations, HVAC, plumbing, specific pricing databases, maximum third-party app flexibility, or your business already uses Housecall Pro, migration costs and outweighs savings. So companies with 50 plus employees may also appreciate Housecall Pro's path towards Service Titan level features. Choose QuoteIQ if you want an all-inclusive pricing without add-on fees, property measurement built into your workflows, customer self-quoting, as well as self-scheduling capabilities, or you're scaling a team and want predictable costs. The $564 to $8,148 annual savings across scenarios makes QuoteIQ particularly compelling for cost-conscious operators. The real decision comes down to ecosystem maturity versus total cost of ownership. Housecall Pro offers a proven, funded platform with extensive support resources at a premium. QuoteIQ delivers more features per dollar with founder-led development focus on what contractors actually need in the field. For most home service businesses under 15 employees, QuoteIQ's elite tier at $189 a month provides capabilities that would cost $400 to $500 a month to replicate with Housecall Pros plus add-ons. So I'll let you guys be the judge here. Obviously, there's pros and cons on each side. I will say that, if you're more price conscious, we're a good choice, QuoteIQ, or if you're more integration conscious, then Housecall Pro is probably a good way to go. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button for me. If you want to try any tier of QuoteIQ for absolutely free, first link in the comment section and the description, or hop on a Zoom call with us. We can show you the software in depth. We can walk you through your business and see if it would be a good fit to swap over. So anyway, my name is Justin, forever self-employed. Till next time, I'll start get that money, baby. Peace.